Have you ever wondered why some people speak English so naturally, while others struggle to form even simple sentences? What if the secret isn't in textbooks or grammar drills, but hidden in the little moments of everyday life? In today's video, we're going to uncover how ordinary conversations, at the cafe, in the kitchen, or during a walk in the park, can transform your fluency. These aren't lessons from a classroom, but from real life. Stay with us, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you learn English forever. Let's begin where every day starts, your morning routine. It might seem simple, waking up, brushing your teeth, grabbing breakfast, but it's actually one of the best opportunities to build real English fluency. Imagine this. You roll out of bed and see your flatmate in the kitchen. Instead of just nodding or saying nothing, you try, "Good morning. Did you sleep well?" Instantly, you're not just practicing English, you're connecting. Your flatmate smiles and replies, "Yeah, I slept great. You?" You laugh and say, "Still half asleep. I need coffee to survive." These aren't textbook phrases, they're real expressions that native speakers use every day. And the best part? They're easy to remember, because they're tied to your real-life experiences. Now picture yourself making breakfast. You ask, "Fancy some toast?" Or "Are you having tea or juice?" These small questions train your brain to think and speak in English without hesitation. A simple reply like, "Just juice today, thanks," may not sound impressive, but it's powerful. Why? Because you're using English naturally. No pressure, no scripts, just daily life. Still in the kitchen, someone might ask, "Any sugar in your tea?" And you could say, "Just a little, please." Or maybe, "No, I like it plain." These little exchanges might seem trivial, but over time, they build a strong foundation of conversational English. And because you're using them in context while you're actually making tea or pouring juice, they stick with you. Now let's take it one step further. Imagine checking the weather with a family member before heading out. "Is it supposed to rain today?" Or, "Do I need a jacket?" They might say, "Looks sunny, but a bit breezy." Again, this helps you practice asking and answering naturally. You're not memorizing, you're living the language. Morning is full of mini conversations. "Pass me the cereal, please. Where are my keys? Don't forget your umbrella." These are golden chances to practice English in the flow of your daily routine. They're short, meaningful, and most importantly, repeatable. So instead of waiting for the right time to speak English, make your mornings that time. Use the language as you live. Turn brushing your teeth or making toast into an English lesson. With every greeting, question, or casual chat, you're training your mind to think in English, effortlessly, confidently, and naturally. The secret to fluency isn't in complicated grammar rules. It starts right here, in the morning moments you already live every day. Now that your morning at home has started off with natural English conversations, it's time to step outside and take your English with you. One of the best places to practice speaking in real situations is your local coffee shop. Imagine walking in, and the barista greets you with a cheerful, "Hey there! What can I get started for you?" Instead of pointing at the menu or hesitating, you smile and say, "I'll take a large cappuccino, please." You've just made a confident order in English, and it feels good. Then the barista asks, "Anything to eat with that?" You respond, "No thanks, just the coffee." Short, clear, polite. These quick exchanges may seem small, but they build your fluency every single time you use them. And if you really want to challenge yourself, ask a question. "Do you have any dairy-free options?" Or, "Is that drink sweetened?" Now you're not just answering, you're leading the conversation. While you wait for your drink, imagine bumping into someone you know. You say, "Oh, hey, Mark. Didn't expect to see you here." Mark replies, "Yeah, I grab my morning brew here every day." You ask, "How's the new project going?" He says, "Keeping me busy, same old, same old." These are exactly the kinds of informal chats that native speakers have all the time. Practicing them helps you sound natural and relaxed, like someone who belongs. Once you're done at the cafe, maybe it's time to stop by the grocery store, another perfect environment to use your English. Suppose you're looking for fresh fruit and you ask a staff member, "Excuse me, could you point me to the produce section?" They reply, "Sure, it's right past aisle 3. You thank them, and in doing so, you've just used polite English in a real-life task. You might also ask questions like, "How much are these grapes?" Or, "Is this bread on discount?" When the cashier tells you, "It's buy one, get one half off," you're learning everyday expressions around shopping and money, all while doing something you needed to do anyway. And who knows? You might even run into a neighbor or friend. You say, "Fancy meeting you here." They laugh and respond, "Just stocking up for the weekend." You reply, "Same here. I'm planning to bake a cake later." These casual conversations aren't just good practice, they make learning English enjoyable. So, whether you're grabbing coffee or picking up groceries, remember, every sentence you speak in English is one more step toward fluency. The real world is your classroom, and it's open all day. After a productive morning and a few real-life English interactions at the cafe and grocery store, your day continues, and so does your language practice. Because whether you're headed to work, school, or just making a phone call, you're stepping into even more opportunities to speak English with confidence. Let's imagine you're walking into your office. Your colleague Jessica greets you. "Morning, did you manage to finish the presentation?" Instead of a quick yes or no, you respond naturally, "Not quite yet. Still fine-tuning the slides. I'll send it before lunch." Just like that, you've used everyday workplace English in a way that's clear, polite, and professional. Moments later, you need help from a teammate. You ask, "Hey, do you have a moment to go over something with me?" They smile and say, "Of course, what do you need?" These kinds of phrases might seem simple, but in a professional setting, they're essential. They help you sound cooperative and confident. Two key qualities in any English-speaking workplace. And it's not just about asking for help. Maybe you're the one offering support. A coworker looks stressed and you say, "Can I lend a hand with that?" That single sentence shows kindness, teamwork, and fluency, all wrapped in one. Now, let's switch to another common but often stressful situation, phone calls. Talking on the phone in English can feel intimidating, especially without body language to help you. But with practice, it becomes much easier. Picture yourself calling a friend to make plans. "Hi, Alex. Are you free for brunch this Saturday?" Alex replies, "Sounds great. What time?" You say, "How about 11?" And the plan is set. Just like that, you've made arrangements, confirmed details, and expressed enthusiasm. All in English. Need to make a more formal call? Imagine you're contacting a service provider. You begin, "Hello, I'm calling to confirm my appointment for this afternoon." They respond, "Yes, we have you down for 2:30 p.m. You say, "Perfect, thank you very much." These short, polite exchanges help you navigate real-world conversations with ease. Whether it's a work task, a study session, or a quick phone chat, you're not just learning English, you're living it. Every time you speak up, ask a question, or respond with clarity, you strengthen your fluency and feel more at home in the language. So don't wait for a classroom. Use English where it matters most, in real interactions every single day. Because whether you're typing an email or answering a call, your voice in English is becoming clearer, stronger, and more natural. After a long day filled with conversations at work and on the phone, you finally return home. But your English practice? It doesn't stop. It simply changes tone. Now it's more relaxed, warmer, and more personal. Evening conversations with family or friends offer some of the best opportunities to speak English naturally, comfortably, and meaningfully. Imagine walking into your home and greeting a family member. "Hey, how was your day?" They respond, "Busy, but not too bad. What about yours?" You smile and say, "Pretty hectic. I had back-to-back meetings. Glad to be home now." These simple exchanges let you share your experiences, reflect on your day, and connect emotionally, all in English. Next, you both head into the kitchen to prepare dinner. You ask, "What are you in the mood for tonight?" They reply, "Maybe some pasta or homemade pizza." You respond, "Sounds great. I'll start prepping the dough." These moments are golden. As you chop vegetables or stir the sauce, you're also practicing how to talk about food, plans, and teamwork, using real vocabulary in real time. And during dinner, the conversation continues. "This sauce turned out amazing," or "We should make this again next week." You might even share a funny story from earlier. "You won't believe what happened at the office today." Suddenly, you're not just using English, you're telling stories, expressing opinions, and laughing with someone. That's fluency. After dinner, it's time to relax. Maybe you're choosing a movie to watch. You ask, "What do you feel like watching tonight?" A friend says, "How about something light, maybe a comedy?" You agree. "Perfect. I need a good laugh tonight." These light-hearted choices and responses train you to express your preferences, moods, and feelings in English. effortlessly. Later in the evening, as the day winds down, you might hear, "Good night, sleep tight," and you reply, "You too, see you in the morning." These small but sweet exchanges are the final touches to a day filled with real English use. The beauty of evening conversations is that they are calm and personal. You're not under pressure, you're just being yourself, in English. And that's exactly when your confidence grows the fastest. So, whether you're making dinner, watching a movie, or simply asking how someone's day went, know this. Every evening chat is a chance to reinforce your fluency. English becomes more than just a language. It becomes a natural part of your home, your relationships, and your life. As the evening winds down and the dishes are done, your English journey continues into the weekend, a time when life slows down, plans are made, and conversations shift from tasks to thoughts, dreams, and feelings. And guess what? These relaxed, personal moments are some of the most powerful for building true English fluency. Picture this. It's Saturday morning, and you're texting a friend. You write, "Hey, any plans for the weekend?" They reply, "Nothing special yet. Got something in mind?" You answer, "Thinking of having a barbecue Sunday evening. Want to join?" These kinds of conversations help you practice inviting, suggesting, and responding with enthusiasm, all in a natural, friendly tone. Later that afternoon, you're running errands and bump into a neighbor. You smile and say, "Hey there, fancy seeing you here?" They chuckle, "Just picking up a few things for the weekend." You reply, "Same here. I'm planning to try a new lasagna recipe." These light chats might seem small, but they build your confidence to speak English in spontaneous, unplanned situations, which is exactly how real fluency works. Now imagine a deeper conversation. A friend calls and says, "I've been feeling really stressed about work lately." You respond, "I'm sorry to hear that. Want to talk about it?" They open up. "I just feel stuck and unmotivated." You offer, "Maybe take a short break or try something new to reset your energy." Conversations like this help you learn to express empathy, give advice, and connect emotionally, a level of English that goes far beyond grammar. You might also share your own thoughts. "I've been thinking of signing up for a weekend art class, just to unwind a little." When your friend responds, "That sounds like a great idea. You've always been creative." You're not just speaking English, you're being yourself in English. These weekend moments, whether you're making plans, helping someone through a rough patch, or simply talking about your goals, teach you how to communicate with heart. They help you express who you are, what you care about, and how you relate to others. Even in community settings, like the library or gym, you might say, "Hi, I'd like to return this book," or, "Excuse me, is the yoga class still open for beginners?" These real-world phrases give you confidence to speak English in new places and with new people. So remember, fluency isn't just built in classrooms or apps. It's built in moments, in small talk, in laughter, in comfort, and in connection. Every plan you make, every feeling you share, and every person you speak to in English brings you closer to the speaker you're meant to become.